The long-standing tension between these two WAP heavyweights just hit another gear, and fans are already buzzing from diss tracks to subliminal shots. Kendrick and Drake have been trading jabs for a while now, and it seems like Kendrick might have delivered another blow in his latest collaboration with Shot with 2025. Just kicking off, this beef is shaping up to be one for the books. Let's break it all down. It seems like the drama between Kendrick and Drake isn't cooling down anytime soon. This feud, which took center stage in 2024, saw both artists throwing shade through diss tracks and stirring up controversy that had Drake catching heat from fans and critics alike. Fast forward to now, and Kendrick appears to have reignited things with a verse known as Lana SOS Deluxe album. Kendrick's guest appearance on Ska's track 30 for 30 has sparked conversation across the internet. Known for packing his verses with layered meanings, Kendrick didn't hold back this time either. In his Mars, he subtly takes shots at someone close to SCA, and all signs point to Drake being the target. On 30 for 30, Kendrick's verse has fans dissecting every line for hidden meanings. One line in particular stood out: "You effing with ninjas that thinking they cuter than you say you on your cycle, but he on his period too." The internet wasted no time connecting this jab to Drake. Why Drake? Well, let's not forget his history with Shaw. The two were romantically linked and even dropped massive hits together in 2012-23, like Slime You Out and Rich Baby Daddy. Adding fuel to the fire, Drake once accused Shaw of wiping down Kendrick in his diss track Push. It seems Kendrick decided to clap back in his own style, and being loyal to her TDE family made space for Kendrick to fire off this subliminal disc on her projects. When it became clear that Kendrick Lamar was dominating the diss track game, Drake switched strategies and decided to take legal action. The Canadian rapper recently filed a defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group, which oversees both his label Republic Records and Kendrick's label Interscope Records. The lawsuit specifically targets Kendrick's track Not Like Us, which became one of 2024's biggest hits, but also stirred up massive controversy. The song's lyrics didn't just take shots at Drake's artistry, they accused him of being a pedophile and engaging in cultural appropriation. Drake claims these false accusations have caused significant damage to his reputation and personal safety. Drake's legal filing takes direct aim at alleging that the label prioritized corporate greed over the safety and well-being of its artists. According to the suit, intentionally pushed the track to create controversy and profit from the drama it generated. The document claims that didn't care whether the accusations were true or false, as long as the track gained traction and read in money. Drake's legal team argues that approved and promoted the song, knowing it would incite backlash against him. The lawsuit accuses the music giant of weaponizing Kendrick's lyrics to turn Drake into a pariah and make him a target for harassment. Despite the backlash, Not Like Us became a massive cultural moment. The track spent 2 weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 and an impressive 20 weeks at number 1 on the Hot Rap Songs chart. Its impact extended far beyond its origins as a diss track, earning 5 Grammy nominations, including Song and Record of the Year. Drake, however, claims that the success of the song came at his expense, calling it a deliberate attempt to tarnish his name for financial gain. Kendrick has made attempts to tone it down during live performances, swapping the word PD file for pedo style. But the underlying message remains crystal clear now. With the Super Bowl halftime show just around the corner, things have gotten even messier. To make matters worse, Drake's recent defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group, Kendrick's label distributor, has added another layer of drama. Drake's lawsuit feels far from coincidental. Filed just weeks before the big game, it's clear he's not just targeting for what he calls defamation, but also trying to gain leverage over Kendrick's Super Bowl performance. After all, the halftime show is a global spectacle, and Kendrick performing Not Like Us on such a massive stage would amplify its message and humiliate Drake on a whole new level. Drake knows the stakes. The NFL and Apple Music, who sponsored the halftime show, are unlikely to take kindly to a performance that could spark even More controversy, some are even speculating that Drake's legal maneuvers are a calculated move to get the song banned from the set list altogether. But here's the kicker: Kendrick performing Not Like Us at the Super Bowl could be the ultimate victory lap. One ex-user summed it up perfectly, saying Drake is trying everything he can because he knows what's going to happen next month at the Super Bowl in New Orleans. Not Like Us is going to tear the roof off the building, and they're not wrong. Kendrick has built a reputation for delivering electrifying performances, and the thought of him airing Drake's dirty laundry on the world's biggest stage is undoubtedly a nightmare scenario for the Canadian rapper. With the Super Bowl around the corner and tensions reaching a boiling point, one thing is clear: this isn't just a beef, it's a battle for public perception, and both Kendrick and Drake are pulling out all the stops. It's not just the Super Bowl drama and allegations in Kendrick's diss tracks that are haunting Drake. Let's rewind to May 2024, when the tensions between these two rap giants reached a dangerous new level. Drake's Toronto mansion, famously known as the Embassy, became the center of a terrifying incident. Suspects in a vehicle opened fire at the guards stationed outside his home in the upscale Bridle Path neighborhood.
News out of Canada, rapper Drake's mansion is at the center of a shooting investigation right now. Police in Toronto say one man was shot and is in the hospital. It comes as the rapper has been in the news for a highly contentious, very public, weeks-long feud with another rapper, Kendrick Lamar, which has been featured numerous diss tracks. However, there's no word on a motive for this shooting or any information that suggests those two are connected.
Police reported that the security guard was hit multiple times, including a serious chest wound, and rushed to the hospital in critical condition. While Drake's whereabouts during the shooting unclear, one chilling question looms large: was Drake the intended target at the time Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us, was dominating charts, and its album cover featured Drake's mansion? The song accused Drake of having inappropriate relationships with underage women, and implied there were deeper, darker secrets hiding behind the gates of his extravagant home. This wasn't just a lyrical jab. Kendrick used Drake's private life as ammunition, sparking widespread public backlash against the Canadian rapper.
Now, security was on hand when a man was arrested outside Drake's mansion this afternoon. Police say they responded after someone tried to gain access to the property. Officers took the man into custody under the Mental Health Act.
Drake's response, The Heart Part 6, aimed to shut down the allegations, calling them disgusting and denying everything. But the damage had already been done, and the shooting only added fuel to the fire. Fast forward to 2025, and the situation feels eerily familiar, with Kendrick gearing up for his Super Bowl performance and Not Like Us back in the spotlight. Drake's reputation is once again under siege. The stakes are higher than ever, and tensions are boiling over the shooting at Drake's home in 20,124 proved that this feud is no longer just about music. It's spilled into real life, raising serious concerns about safety. If things reached such a volatile point last year, what's stopping them from escalating again now, especially with the world's attention fixed on Kendrick's upcoming performance and the fallout from Drake's defamation lawsuit? The question is no longer just about lyrical dominance or public perception. It's about the lengths people are willing to go in this battle. If this feud continues to spiral, could we see history repeat itself? Even during the holiday season, Drake couldn't resist a moment that had people speculating about his ongoing feud with Kendrick Lamar. On December 26th, Drake teamed up with Aiden Ross for a massive Drizz giveaway, offering jaw-dropping prizes like a Lamborghini, a year's rent for 2 people, and large cash amounts. While the event was a hit, pulling in over 180,000 viewers in the first hour, one clip from the stream has been making rounds online. And of course, it involves Kendrick Lamar. While reading a fan letter as part of the giveaway, Drake stumbled upon a line where the fans sneakily included a jab at Kendrick. It would be an unforgettable honeymoon filled with laughter, fun, and of course the Drake charisma. And it's always Kendrick. Drake being the smooth operator, he has quickly moved past it without giving much of a reaction. But the internet, oh, they went wild with jokes and memes, pointing out how even in moments of festive cheer, Kendrick's name still manages to creep into Drake's orbit.
Reads a letter from a fan and almost says F Kendrick.
The Drake charisma, and it's always, oh, I'm not reading. Please help a Drizzy soldier finally show my wife why Drake is the greatest to ever do it.
Great.
Glaze you, net! Now, yeah, he skipped it over, but I'm inclined to believe he thought it was funny and wanted to throw that in there.
Let's be real, Drake may have brushed off the fans' line during the stream. But moments like this hint that Kendrick's jabs might sting more than he lets on. Drake has been known to downplay his emotions publicly. But behind the scenes, it's clear this feud is under his skin. From filing lawsuits against to strategically timing his legal AC ahead of the Super Bowl, it's obvious he's doing everything he can to regain control of the narrative. And if you thought the drama with Kendrick Lamar was enough, Drake's name got dragged into yet another controversy recently this time. It was by his former friend and marketing manager Chris Blake Griffith, who unleashed a storm of allegations on Instagram. Chris didn't hold back, claiming that NFL star Stefon Diggs not only spiked his drink, but tried to make a move on him at a private event when Chris rejected Stefon's alleged advance answers. Things reportedly escalated, leading to an even messier situation. According to Chris, things took a dangerous turn when Stefon's brother Dars Diggs allegedly rolled up on him in an elevator with two other guys. They didn't just threaten him to stay quiet, they even snatched his belongings, adding another layer of intimidation. This wasn't just about bruised egos. Chris made it clear he felt genuinely unsafe. Now, here's where things get even messier. Chris posted screenshots of DMS between him and Drake, where he confronted the boy for not standing by him after everything went down instead of offering support. Drake's response came off as cold and dismissive. The leaked messages showed Chris calling Drake out for being fake, but Drake brushed him off like the whole thing wasn't his problem. This reaction didn't sit well with fans who expected more loyalty from someone as influential as Drake. To make it worse, Chris alleged that Drake compared the situation to rumors about LeBron James cheating on his wife in the DMS. Drake reportedly said something along the lines of, "Me and Universal, it's like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife." Fans couldn't help but connect the dots, pointing out how Drake has allegedly been throwing subliminals at LeBron and his music for a while now. The speculation only fueled the fire as people started to wonder if there was more going on behind the scenes between Drake and LeBron. Whether it's true or not, it's clear that Drake's words and lack of action in Chris's situation aren't doing him any favors.
Well, fans believe that Drake had dissed LeBron James in this new freestyle. So a freestyle was released on Conductor Williams' YouTube. So Conductor Williams is a producer that Drake works with a lot. And what was interesting was it was later deleted from YouTube, but then it was re-uploaded.
For someone who's already dealing with legal battles, diss tracks, and public beefs, this situation with Chris Griffith is just another headache for Drake. And considering how Chris claims Drake hid the fact that Stefon Diggs allegedly made moves on him and then had him jumped, it's no surprise people are giving Drake the side eye right now. To add fuel to the flames, Bellu, a YouTuber known for reacting to viral videos with Zas, dropped a diss track aimed at Drake himself titled CPB Certified Payboy. The track wasted no time going after Drake for his lawsuit against Universal Music Group. In the song, Bello didn't hold back, clowning Drake for going outside by targeting streamers in his legal filings. He rapped, "Why is you worried about us? Go get you a bag," calling out Drake for what he saw as unnecessary pettiness. If that wasn't enough, Bello also accused Drake of being corny for involving their reaction video in the lawsuit. Drake's defamation lawsuit against specifically mentioned a reaction video from Zeus's channel, which had amassed over 6.6 million views at the time. It's clear Drake wasn't just upset about Kendrick's disc, but also about the way it went viral thanks to these streamers. Bellu and Zas weren't about to let it slide, though. After seeing his name in the lawsuit, Bellu hit back hard, posting AI-generated memes labeling Drake a rat and keeping the drama alive. Looking at all this chaos, can you even blame Kendrick for coming for Drake? Drake filing a lawsuit against instead of addressing things like a real MC. That's weak energy. No wonder Kendrick is out here clowning him. Even Charlemagne the God said it. Drake didn't handle losing the rap beef well, and now he's spiraling.